Yo, what is good? My anime people, what is good? I have really been interested in seeing where things are gonna go when it comes down to the overall narrative of Kawaki, and people are still like dumbfounded, like we are, as of why Kawaki jumped in the way of Naruto and the daughter. Even Delta is drawn back to this, like she's just like, why the heck would this vessel that we've trained to not care for anyone but his own safety do anything to protect anybody, right? Like, that's how we made you to be, and for some odd reason, you are doing the complete opposite. So, what gives? And now, for some reason, uh, him wanting to know ninjutsu is almost bad, in my opinion, right? Like, for him to want to get stronger, but yet he's just a vessel, it's not good. Because the stronger this vessel gets, or the more he learns, wouldn't that mean that Jigen can use all of those things, right? Like, anything you learn, he gets access to. And we also learned that karma is supposedly something that Momoshiki could have left on Sasuke uh, or Naruto. And think about that for a minute, man. If Kawaki and Boruto could both get a pretty big power up enough to have Naruto on his, P's and Q's, so to speak, imagine, just imagine if they got the seal and they were capable of, uh, you know, using it, harmonizing with it, and stuff like that. We wouldn't even have a battle on our hand. We would literally just watch Sasuke activated or Naruto activated and just run through with him. Because I mean, he could maybe not run through him. It would still be a decent battle. But the thing to take out of this the most is that Momoshiki has been, you know, pretty much plotting this far ahead to clearly make a comeback in some way, shape, or form, which makes you wonder um, why it is they do this, right? Like, why is it that they make these vessels? And if this is what Jigen is planning to do, does that mean he has some run-in with the Otsutsuki? Like, that's blatantly clear. He knows Otsutsuki's, and he even knows, the one that was defeated. I mean, I think everybody probably knows that one, seeing how news probably spread of his name and just after all the damage he had caused to the Hidden Leaf, and not to mention beating up on other uh, Sanin and stuff like that. So it would make a lot of sense that he was known throughout the whole entire Naruto verse just because of the threat he had brought. But the way Jigen and everybody was kind of talking about him, they just more or less were almost mad that he had done this, right? Like, or not even mad, they're just surprised that he got away with doing something like that, right? Like, all of a sudden they get this news that Momoshiki, who should have left a mark on somebody, and they expected it to be Naruto because they expected Naruto to deal the last blow or Sasuke, and they had checked Naruto for the seal, the actual karma seal, at some point. So a lot of little small details of how much information and how much depth they have gone into to figure out like these uh, small details about not only the Hokage but Sasuke, or not. I guess it didn't. It must be way harder to get closer to Sasuke to find out compared to the Hokage. And yeah, we learn karma, or this big guy right here is also very interested in Kawaki just because he reminds him so much of Naruto, as Naruto continuously says. And we know that the power that's within him is something that scares everybody he comes encounters with. And knowing just how crazy this nine-tailed fox was, it makes a lot of sense why he would see his power as something like a tail beast because of not only the strength that it increases, but the actual abilities he gains are ridiculous. So, with that being said, everybody, I hope you're having an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be. The Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. Peace.